What was I gonna do? What deck was I gonna do? Okay, we figured it out. I did not pre-shuffle. Okay. All right, guys, what's going on? Hello. 3 days in a row. Hello. Yes. What's up, Linglicious? What's up, Vanessa? Rick, thank you so much for being here. Complexity, thank you so much for being here. Okay. What's up, Janice? Good to see you guys. What? I forget everything. ADHD. It's literally same. Space cadet. 100%. 100%. I like this hairstyle. Thank you. I too like this hairstyle. Okay. Alrighty. All right. Give me clarification cards, please. What are we doing? What is this? I can't remember which stream this is. Is this what you don't see coming? Is that what this is? I'm pretty sure. Can we brighten this a little? Like, oh, okay, bitch, don't wash me out. Dear God. What's up, Jamie Lou? What's up, Jill? How you doing? Ah, Jill, I'm so glad to have you. Glad to have you as a dragon. Absolutely. There's something funky in the sound. What? Are you messing with me? Is there something funky in the sound for you guys? Does it sound okay for you guys? Is it okay for you guys? That's the one. Okay, great. Thanks. Rick, are you trolling me right now? Are you trolling me like the others? Absolutely, Jill. Glad to have you. All right, let's see. Sounds good? Okay. Rick, are you drunk? All right, let's see. All right, guys. It's clear enough. What are you talking about? Rick, get out of here. Rick, no, it sounds like you're underwater. Does it sound like I'm underwater to you guys? Nope, it's connected to my, let's see the tarot cam. I don't think so. Everybody else seems to be all right. Dun 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 dun. I'm just very sensitive to sound. My God, like a goddamn Rottweiler. this this motherfucker can hear a tampon string pluck out of somebody from 8 miles away. Okay, I'm sorry. Alrighty. Rick's like, why the fuck did I sign up for this? Okay. Okay. All right. Whoops, that was a mistake. All right, guys. So obviously, hi, welcome to All Sides. Welcome to What You Don't See Coming. This is going to be this is going to be for the week of the 18th through to the 24th of What You Don't See Coming. Keep in mind that these are general readings. That means that roles can be reversed. That's why I advise you to check for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements for a full picture of what may be going on. So, also, if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can do so by visiting violettaalexis.com and you can book with me. You can also follow me on my Twitter and my Instagram, and these are right here. Also, yes, of course, I'm taking super chat questions. If you don't know how that works, you can visit my website, which is obviously violettaalexis.com, and you can click on super chat rules, and all of that information will be available there for you. Okay. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'm trained as a recording engineer. Wait. Oh my God, I have mascara right here. I remember a long time ago, like back in 2021, and somebody had said to me, hey, something about the sound, blah, blah, blah. I'm a sound engineer. Was that you? It was like late 2021, early 2022 or something. No, late 2021. That was you, right? How do I remember that? Janice, thank you so much for that super chat. Oh God. You know, I have so many different kind of personality traits or so many different kind of personalities. Like, bitch, they're not traits, they're different people. Get it together. And sometimes I have this like Callie personality that comes out. She's kind of like a ditz and a gold digger. And it's kind of like out there. Okay. Um, let's do it. Let's do Aries. Aries wish I would do them. Okay. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and see what you have going on. I don't remember, but I've pointed out issues sometimes. Okay. I didn't see the sound. All I saw was issues. I was like, oh, you pointed out issues. Okay. Got plenty of them. Okay, guys. So, Aries, let's see what you don't see coming. King of Wands, love that. The Justice in reverse, hate that. Oh, thank you, Sarah. And the Ace of Cups. Okay. So, let's see. Tell me about that King of Wands. The Knight of Swords in reverse, the Chariot, and we have the King of Swords in reverse. Don't let them gaslight you, honey. Just kidding. I don't think that that's what's really going on. So specifically for this feels like a masculine read, but to each their own, right? Whatever. Aries, I feel like this is you. You're showing up as incredibly confident. I don't really think anything can take you down at this point next week. It looks like you are looking alive. But the one thing that I like about this is whatever that you're getting ready to do or whatever you're getting ready to pursue, you're not really talking about it. It seems like you're more so keeping it to yourself. You don't feel like you need to talk about it. You feel like you need to be about it. It's like more walky, less talky is basically what you're doing. So it's like, you know, those people like me who say, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And then like they have a Taurus moon and they end up not doing anything at all. They end up like ordering from DoorDash and sleeping for 6 days. You are not doing any of that. You're just being about it. So whatever it is that you have in your head that you're getting ready to do, you're doing it. And I don't feel like you're mentioning it to anybody, you know, and maybe it's for good reason. But it's something that kind of like scares you a little bit, but I think that's like the sex appeal, right? That's what makes it sexy. You're like pushing through that fear. Bonnie, thank you so much for that super chat question. So I like this. For my feminine Aries, this may be a masculine in your life. Maybe he's pursuing you, or maybe they're planning on doing something, but it doesn't really feel like they're like talking about like what they're going after or what their plan is. So I don't know what that means for you. Then we have the Justice in reverse, Queen of Swords, the Fool, and the Five of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Double Libran energy. Eh. If you're a feminine Aries, I think that this is essentially you feeling like you don't have a lot of balance in your life, and so what you're doing is you're taking your logical mind, you're pushing your feelings to the side, you're pushing your emotions to the side, and you are deciding to take some kind of new risk with something. This isn't like it's weird because it's making me feel like you were done dirty for some of you. And you're at this point where you're not even like seeking revenge or you don't even really want to like make a fuss about it. It just feels like you want to hop, skip, and jump to the next thing. It seems like you're taking the high road for my feminine Aries. If you've been dealing with something, If you've been dealing with somebody who treated you bad, said some nasty things about you, I don't know, cheated on you, I don't know, whatever the case is, it doesn't really feel like you're addressing it. It just feels like you're simply moving on, like you're letting bygones be bygones with something, with whatever this is. Not mad at it. The Ace of Cups with the Emperor. Ooh, the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Whale shit. Jill, yes. Welcome to the Dragon family, honey. Everybody hashtag Jill right now. Jill right now. Jill right now. Uh, Jill right now. Jill, thank you. Welcome to the Dragon family. I really appreciate it. And Janice, thank you for that other super chat question. So I love this. So for my feminines, if you're into masculine energy, it's clearly you're getting some kind of love offer here if you're single. Okay. If you're not single, then, this is just you and your partner, showing up like Richard Gere in Pretty Woman with the limousine and hanging out of the sky window with a bouquet of roses, right? No, I'm just kidding. Maybe not like that, but it is kind of like swooning a little bit. Like it's very much this romantic kind of feel, but it's interesting. You know what it's giving? And please don't laugh at me, but in 50 Shades, 50 Shades of Grey, where he's like super dominant, but he like showers her with gifts. That's what this feels like to me. Okay. Now, I know that a lot of you are like, listen, bitch, I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not doing any of that. So, for some of you, it could just be that you're getting into a really creative space and you're realizing that it doesn't always have to be humdrum work, go home, work the 9 to 5, etc. You're realizing that you can still focus on your passions and focus on what brings you a sense of purpose and a sense of self-love and creativity and still pursue other things while keeping your 9 to 5 or whatever it may be. That's what I'm kind of getting here. So let's see your advice. Okay, interesting. This is kind of making me think of that justice in reverse a little bit. Just because it's showing me that there may be some kind of upheaval that you're having to deal with. But I feel like with this Aquarius advice and the new moon in Scorpio, work through your fears. I feel like it's telling you that it doesn't have to be as hard as you make it. It's saying that you kind of have more control over a situation than I think that you believe. I do believe that you're doing the right thing. Like if you are feeling like there's something unjustified or you're being done dirty or you have been done dirty in some way and you decide, you know what, I'm just going to cut that shit out. I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm going to focus on my commitments. I'm going to focus on looking good, feeling good, smelling good. I'm going to focus on my money and I'm going to focus on taking Venusian bubble baths. I feel like that's the right thing to do. I think that you're essentially letting bygones be bygones. And I think that's exactly what you need to do. As far as like working through your fears, I'm not sure if this King of Wands is you or not, but I feel like everything that it's telling you to do, you're already doing. So if you want to pursue something, if you want to work for yourself, if you want to pursue a specific person, whatever it is, and there's some kind of fear around that, it looks like to me that you're just working through it anyway. It's like you're not allowing your fears to drive you. You're not allowing your fear. And like if you are allowing your fears to drive you, it's in the right direction, Cuz sometimes you can utilize fear as a tool, like a stepping stone. I have an issue with public speaking, right? And so when I was working with the acting coach, he had me memorize this monologue from, was it called The Vacation? I can't remember, but I was so nervous, right? And it was like an emotional monologue. And I used that nervousness, right? And I used it as a stepping stone and it ended up being incredible, right? So it's like use that to the best of your ability and allow it to drive you instead of pile drive you. You know what I'm saying? So thank you so much, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so at violettaalexis.com. Make sure that you're also following my Instagram and my Twitter. And if you would like exclusive access to 27 videos plus per month for your individual zodiac sign for tarot and or astrology, you can head over to my YouTube channel, click the join button, and you can become a member, okay? And get access to all that good stuff. All right, moving on. Oh, here it comes, guys. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. I'm sweating so bad. I can feel the underboob sweat. It's hitting. It's here. It's here. It's definitely letting me know that it's here. So glad this is going to be the rest of my night. All right, Taurus, let's see what you have going on. What you don't see coming for the week between 18th, what is going on? February 18th through to the 24th. Let's go ahead and check it out. All right, Taurus, the 10 of Wands in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse, yikes, and the Queen of Pentacles. Oh boy. Bah, bah, bah. Well, let's see that 10 of Wands in reverse. The King of Pentacles in the upright. That's interesting. The 10 of Cups. Some of you are in a relationship. And the 3 of Pentacles. I actually like this. And the reason why I like this is because it feels like you're kind of taking a load off a little bit. It feels like you're enjoying family, you're focused on your business. For some of you, you're collaborating with a partner on some kind of business venture. So just putting that out there, obviously that's incredibly specific. But some of you were doing that. Others of you were just taking a load off, you know. If you're in a relationship, I feel like you're very focused on that. Or if there's somebody that you're trying to pursue or somebody that you're trying to date, I definitely see that as a thing. A lot of you are just spending time with family, really, and just taking a load off. What a surprise. Taurus is taking a load off. I really don't see anything like significant. It just looks like you're feeling supported, you're feeling supportive. There could be some kind of business venture, like I stated. Now, it doesn't have to be with a romantic partner, but it is with somebody, obviously, right? That's what a collaboration is. Feels like this person really has something to bring to the table, but also appreciates what you have to bring to the table. So keep that in mind. So I'm not really seeing anything negative, right? I mean, I'm a Virgo. I'm going to look for it, right? But I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. So then we have the King of Pentacles in reverse with the Ace of Swords, with the Three of Wands, and with the Four of Swords in reverse. Well, there's a masculine here. I see a feminine. That King of Pentacles is showing up twice. So it seems like, you know, the first third of the week, it seems like this person's okay. Now, of course, this could just be your masculine energy. So keep that in mind. You know, feeling good, feeling stable. We're feeling great. We're working together. We're on the same page with things. And all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, I'm stressed out beyond belief, right? I mean, this guy is like popping freaking Xanax and, you know, trying to play Woo-Song music in the corner of his room at 2 a.m., right? And I feel like whoever this King of Pentacles in reverse is, it's like they're trying to maybe, it could just be that they're trying to come up with a new money making idea, whomever this person is, or you are doing that. You know, and somebody who's trying to figure out like what's next. So there's some kind of masculine energy in your life who seems to not be doing so well. Maybe like midweek, they're freaking out. Maybe they got a bill in. I don't know. Maybe you got a bill in and it's like, holy shit, how am I going to pay this? But I see there being some kind of idea or some kind of active solution to be able to do it. I want to say like, you know, something that you're worrying about, don't suffer twice. You know what I mean? Like if something is going to happen or you're not going to be able to pay it, then you're not going to be able to pay it. Or, you know, if you feel like you're kind of losing out on money, you're losing out on money, but don't like sit there and stress about it. Just focus on the solution instead of focusing on the problem and suffering twice, like I stated before. So I don't know if this is you or somebody else, because I don't know if you're a male or female. But this is some kind of masculine energy. I think kind of having a freak out a little bit. To be honest, whoever this is, I feel like they need to chill the fuck out. I think they need to sit back and take a chill pill a little bit and put their feet up on the dashboard. You know what I'm saying? And then what's up, Noodlehead? Thank you. Then we have the World. So if you're a feminine, this is Taurus energy right here. Love that. The World, the Nine of Wands, the Page of Wands in reverse. This kind of makes me feel like you're completing something. So there's something in regards to either business or family or you taking care of yourself, you closing in on a deal, you signing a contract, you know, you finally, I don't know, redecorating your home, doing your self-care thing, whatever it is. It seems like you have been working on something and you're finally at the end here. By the end of the week, you're like, oh my God, I can finally close that out. I did it. It's some kind of success that you're having. And that Nine of Wands, that tells me that it's a long time coming. I don't think that something is over, if that makes sense. It almost feels like you're really working on something and you're completing like a part of something. And then you're kind of standing there like, oh my God, I did it, right? No sweat off my brow. But then there's still more to accomplish. And I say that because we're going from the World, which is a finishing like product, right? Like we're done, we're closing this out. I completed it, I did it. And then the Nine of Wands is like, okay, we need to get to the 10 of Wands in order to fully complete, which makes me feel like you're still fighting to get something done. But with that Page of Wands in reverse, I kind of feel like maybe you're delaying it a little bit because you've already put so much work in. I don't know if that makes sense. You have distance for your advice. You have house 3 and a time for healing. Some of you, it's healing around siblings. Okay. Some of you need to take some space from a person in your life, and it could be a teacher, to be honest. House three, it could be a sibling, aunt, uncle, cousin, some kind of extended family. Or this could be saying, like, after some time with like distance between you and family members, potentially, now you guys can finally come in and like heal something together, or that needs to happen. But I feel like it's only going to happen through clear cut communication. And I feel like with that distance card, it's almost giving me like verbal boundaries with someone. So I don't know who this is with, but house three can represent like siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, nephews, whatever. But there's some kind of healing coming about, or it needs to come about. Also, this might be advice for this King of Pentacles in reverse with that Four of Swords in reverse. You know, sometimes when we're too close to our problems, it looks way bigger than it is. Sometimes we need to step back for a minute, or we need to talk to somebody else that has distance from the situation to be able to repeat back to us what is going on, but to help us see the solution in a different way. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you're this King of Pentacles in reverse, this could be telling you like you need somebody else's opinion, or you need to step back away from a problem to be able to see it properly, or you need somebody else to help you see it properly. Okay. All right. Yeah, so that's what I got for you. Thank you so much, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. You can also follow me on my Instagram and or my Twitter. All of that information is available right here on the screen. Also, if you would like exclusive access to 27 videos per month, astrology and tarot included for your individual sign, you can head on over to my YouTube channel and you can click the join button, and all of that information will be available there for you. Noodlehead, thank you so much, baby. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. All right, Gemini. Gemini, how you doing? Let's see what you have going on for next week, what you don't see coming. Well, damn. The Tower, the Five of Swords in reverse, and the Six of Cups. Let's see that Tower real quick. Okay. Uh-oh. Ooh, can I be totally honest? This feels like you decide to go out somewhere, okay? I don't know where you're going. I have no idea where you're going. Maybe somewhere ratchet, maybe not. But it seems like you're going out somewhere, right? And it seems like something pops off. I'm just going to be honest. This is not for all of you, but it seems like you're going out, you're trying to celebrate, you're having a good time, etc. Maybe it's a family gathering, maybe it's just going out to the bar, right? Whatever it is. And it seems like it doesn't really go as planned. It seems like you may lose your patience with someone, or maybe somebody loses their patience with you, and it just goes awry. It just doesn't go well, if I'm going to be honest. What is this pertaining to? The Hermit of Virgo? What a surprise. No, I'm just joking. I'm a Virgo. But what a surprise. This could also be that you have kind of an awakening. So maybe, I don't know if this has ever happened, but I remember after I had gotten sober, and I ended up going to a bar nonetheless, right? Was it after I recorded a song? I think that's what it was. It was after I recorded a song, and I was like, you know what? Let me go back to my old stomping grounds. Let me go look at this bar, right? Let me go see who's in there. And I saw a bunch of people that I knew, and I was like, wow, like, and no hate. I'm not judging anybody. Please understand. But I got sober, I lost a bunch of weight, I did all this stuff. And I'm just like looking, and it's all the same people doing the same stuff with the same drama. And I was just like, I have never wanted to go at home and go be alone and go be ugly by myself. Like, I just want to go home and take off my makeup and be at home by myself. Like, I don't want to be around this. This is like something I've outgrown. And I'm kind of feeling that way. Like, there's something that you're outgrowing. So I don't know who or what that's about. Let's see. The Five of Swords in reverse with the Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, the Hangman. The King of Wands in reverse. Oh, no. I just don't. It. I hate to use this word because it's like so overused. It's like so overused, right, in the tarot community. But I'm just going to say it. Like, whatever this low vibrational stuff is, like whatever this drama is, or whatever it is, right? you're like, I don't want to play this game, right? You're like, I don't want to play this game. I don't want to. You're starting to see like people's egos from a different perspective. You're kind of just like, I don't even want to like make a move on this. I'm just gonna surrender. People are who they are, and sometimes that's all you can do, right? You just gotta like, people are who they are, and I just gotta let people be, have their own journey, and that's all you can do sometimes. And so that's kind of what I'm getting with you. Some of you are dealing with somebody who is an absolute tyrant. I'm seeing this like reversed Sag energy. I'm seeing this reverse Leo energy, and nothing is worse, in my opinion, than reversed Sagittarius energy. Okay, like just the absolute like tyrannical, no, never, right? And so I feel like you're just trying to let it go. Like you're not trying to be a part of that. Now, for some of you, this is you being a psychopath, okay? And other people being like, all right, well, have a nice day. So keep that in mind. Then we have the Six of Cups, Nine of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I almost feel like there's a blessing in disguise is what I'm getting with that. I really think that when it comes to whatever this is, you're just kind of letting it go. You don't really want to think about it. You don't want to worry about it, but you also realize that this is something that you can't stand with, or this is something that really can't come with you in any way, shape, or form. It's just not something that you want. It's like you're wanting to be alone. You're wanting to be alone and like conceal your energy. You know what I'm saying? That's what it feels like. Now for some of you, after you go through this like repetitive cycle and you're like, oh God, I don't want any parts of that. I could see like a friend coming in or a lover coming in. I don't know if you're in a relationship or if you're talking to somebody, or maybe you meet somebody by the weekend, because this is kind of like where the weekend's at. But I definitely see like something kind of coming in and putting a little cherry and like, making things nice, like giving you a little cushion to kind of sit on, metaphorically speaking. You know what I mean? Make things better. Protection is your advice with trine. Love that. And look at the bigger picture. Speaking of Sagittarius, full moon in Sagittarius. Alexis, thank you so much for that super chat question. So this is like protect your energy. I mean, I hate to sound so cliche, but protect your energy. I think that you have some seriously big blessings coming in. A trine in astrology is the same energy as Jupiter. And then you have, look at the big picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Well, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, right? And so it's like, I feel like as long as you're protecting your energy, you're going to see more blessings coming in, because what you're doing is you're telling God what you want. And you don't always have to say like, hey God, this is what I want. No, you show God what you want by uh ridding people out of your life or welcoming people in your life. So if you're inviting like a loser drug addict in your life every day, God's like, okay, or the universe is like, okay, you want more of that? That's what we're saying, because they're assuming that's what you want, right? So you're just kind of, you're letting a bitch know. No, I'm just kidding. But, so Gemini, thank you so much. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you have not, you can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. You can also follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter. And also, if you would like exclusive access to over 24 videos plus per month, you can go ahead and head on over to my YouTube channel, click the join button, and become a member. And you can see all the videos for your individual sign, for tarot and astrology included. All right, let's see. All right, Cancer. Okay. What's up, Shannon? You're very welcome. What's up, Barbie? Hey, R. How you doing? Wait, is that Rosie? Hi, Rosie. Hi, my little rosy cheeks. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, Cancer. You got the High Priestess for the first third of the week. You got the Three of Wands midweek. The end of the week, you got the Five of Wands in reverse. I don't even want to clarify, okay? Honestly. Christina, thank you so much for that super chat question. Let's see the High Priestess. Okay. 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 Why is the Ace of Wands in reverse though? Okay, I see. I actually really like this, and I'm gonna tell you why. And there's something that you know in your heart, I want to say, but there's something that you know in your gut that is for you, that you can have. And I feel like you have every interest, or you're taking every interest in actually pursuing or learning whatever this is that you're trying to begin. I mean, the Page of Pentacles is somebody, they're not a slouch, right? The Page of Pentacles, that bitch is going to put in work because they're genuinely interested. And not only are they genuinely interested, it's something that they're trying to make last a lifetime. I think that you're giving a lot of energy to whatever this is. And I think that you're emotionally invested in whatever this is. And it doesn't have to be about a person. Of course, could it be? Absolutely. But it feels more like business, or like, ooh, I know what my potential could be if I did this. Yeah, 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 right? But you're kind of like delaying it right now. And the reason why is because you feel like, oh God, I have so much on my plate right now. So I just feel like you have a lot on your plate, but you are beginning something new because you realize that you have more than this. You have more to offer than what you're doing right now. So I like it, whatever it is. For some of you, you might spend a little bit of money on like a course, or you might spend a little bit of money on like educating yourself on something, or maybe you're learning about money. Shit, I don't know, but you're doing something here. Then we have the Three of Wands with the Tower. Oh God, the Five of Pentacles and the High Priestess in reverse. Jill, thank you so much for that super chat question. What the hell? What's that High Priestess in reverse? What's the Tower? Sorry, I know I'm clarifying a lot. Oh God. Okay. Well, um, I will say this. Right? Just food for thought, Cancer. So, um don't spend too much money, right? Don't do anything crazy. Don't go blowing a wad at the mall or doing anything stupid, because you may like check your pocketbook the next day and be like, "Oh wow, I thought that that was a really good idea and it wasn't." Um I will also say this, something that you may have been kind of like waiting on, you may like be a little disappointed by whatever it is. Like I hate to like make it sound so negative, but you ever heard that really annoying saying when you don't get something and it's like, oh, rejection is God's protection? It's like, shut up, right? But like, that's what it feels like. It feels like you may be being protected from something that's not really working out for you, right? It's something like that. And it doesn't have to be like a big deal or whatever, but it's going to make you feel a little like melancholy. It's going to make you feel a little disappointed. You know, it could be something like maybe you're a salesperson and you're like really hoping that this person buys this, I don't know, whatchamacallit, from you. And they're like, okay, well, let's talk on Monday, right? Let's talk on Wednesday or something. And then you talk and they're like, oh, I can't do it. And you were like really counting on it, you know? Kind of want to say like, don't put all of your eggs in one basket. It just kind of makes me feel like you're basically not getting something that you want. Okay. So I'm sorry. I love you. The Five of Wands in reverse with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles. Dear God. Oh dear. Okay. Well, okay. Well, I will say that and I don't know if this is you. I'm not really sure what's going on here. But there could be some, if this is not you, there could be somebody that is highly jealous of you and feels like they need to like compete in order to feel better than you or to be better than you or whatever the case is. And whoever this is like very invested in what you have going on. So for those of you that have a hater, that's great. That's great news. That means you're doing something right. If you don't, then you need to figure out how to get to 20 of them bitches by summer. Okay. Um, it could also be that you guys are not really, because something kind of falls out, you guys could really not be feeling like yourselves. You guys may end up doing something like, I don't know. Not saying you would do this, right? But this is like something that I used to do when I would get like stressed out. I would go and like, post a picture of myself in a bikini on Instagram, right? That was like years ago, okay? Just because the validation made me feel good. And while I don't think that you're doing that, it just feels like you are maybe going back to some old coping mechanisms because you're disappointed by like something that doesn't really come through. And it could just be for a moment, right? It doesn't have to be like the whole weekend. It just seems like you're a tiny irritable. Okay. Now, if you're a masculine, you may have a feminine here who's highly jealous. Okay. Who's highly jealous and pissed off and is trying to show you, but you're just like, I'm not going to fight. You might just be kind of going like that. Um, but you're still invested in whomever this is. Okay. So you got play for your advice. I like it. You got house 7. House 7 is about your relationships, and a personal issue reaches a resolution. So if you are in a partnership, I feel like, a little bit of leniency, a little bit of excitement, a little bit of flirtation can go a long way. Or just in regards to your normal one-on-one relationships, like go out and have some fucking fun. Full moon in Cancer, you're a Cancer. Something has to complete, okay? Something has to complete about you. I don't know if you need to let old habits die, or I don't know if you need to like change your whole routine around. I don't know if you need to go into the gym. I don't know, but it feels more emotional than that. Especially because it's a full moon in Cancer is what it says, and also it's regarding your relationships. So I do feel like if there is an issue between you and another person, or if there is an issue where you've been waiting on something to happen and you don't understand why it's not happening, etc., I do feel like it's going to reach some kind of resolution that's going to give you some kind of peace. So it's trying to tell you, have a little bit of fun and stop freaking out about life. Okay. Cancer, thank you so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. You can also follow me on Instagram and or Twitter. Also, if you would like exclusive access to over 24 tarot and astrology videos plus per month for your sign, you can go ahead and head on over to my YouTube channel and click the join button, and all the information will be available there for you. Okay. What's up, Rach? Die, old habits. Bitch. All right, let's see here. Ugh, I just know my breast stinks. Like, just, I just know my breast stinks right now. Ooh. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right. Leo. Hey, Leo. All right, let's see what you don't see coming. I got you, Vanessa. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, honey, look alive. What is going on here? The Knight of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles. God, well, I know y'all are going to be having Pluto opposing your sign, and that's not going to feel too hot, is it? The 8 of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Swords, the 7 of Swords. Oh, God. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You are fucking bored. You are bored out of your mind, honey. Love you too, Rach. You're bored out of your mind. It's like same shit, different day, same routine. My dear God. I feel like for some of you, you could be working on some kind of writing project behind the scenes. You may feel like work's not like doing too well, or it's just not very fulfilling for you, or maybe something that you're working on. I want to say, like, honestly, get a good routine in order, or switch up the routine if you need to. Some of you are just straight up bored at your job and you're looking for other options completely, to be completely honest with you. But you may not really be telling anybody, or it's just like you're trying to protect yourself. For others of you, there's something that you think about work, or something that you think about a person, and you're just simply keeping your thoughts to yourself. Some of you are spying on somebody, but you're not letting them know that you're spying on them, okay? Or maybe somebody's doing that to you. Could be somebody from work. But all in all, I just feel like you're fucking bored. Be careful, because this is like, oh man, what's that saying, honey? Well, I don't know what the saying is, but um it's it's like you're doing something you probably shouldn't be doing out of boredom. And it's like, don't be an idiot, like, you know, like you could be like, I'm bored, right? You're bored with life, you're bored with yourself, right? And then you go and like stalk your ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend's new boo on Facebook, and you accidentally like one of their pictures at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's like, whoopsie, right? So then we have the Knight of Cups for midweek. Ooh, I like it. The moon. Ooh, come on now. Ooh, I love this. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Sorry. Okay. I did that. I did that for you, Rosie. Um, definitely love for some of you. For some of you, it's 100% love. Whether you're in a relationship or whether you're meeting someone new or whether you're approaching somebody, whoever is doing this, who, if some, let's say this, right? And just flip it if you need to. But if somebody's approaching you, I mean, they're doing it in such a, with such acquiesce. Is that how you say it, bitch? Acquiesce. This is somebody that trusts themselves and they're very, very confident, very, very good with words, highly vulnerable. Somebody who's like, you know what, I'm gonna talk to Leo. For others of you, if you're in a relationship, then your partner's doing this. If you're doing this, then you're doing this. But it's somebody who has a lot of confidence in what it is that they're saying and how they're approaching the person. For others of you, this could be you using your talents, gifts, skills, and creative abilities and working on something that is very close to you. Like maybe it's a painting of your mother who passed away like 10 years ago or something like that, and you're really pouring yourself into this creativity because you're bored. And I mean, whatever it is, I feel like you're channeling this boredom in the right direction, but that's what I think you needed. I think you needed the right direction because you were bored, you know what I mean? So then we have the Six of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Lovers, lava. Why is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse though? Two sixes. Definitely successful. Ooh, some of you are, if you're single, you're getting a lot of attention. Okay. You're getting a lot of attention, but you may be like not taking it seriously. Like if there's somebody that you're talking to, or even if there's somebody you're in a relationship with, you're like, I don't know if this really has what it takes to, right? So you're not like giving as much energy into it, but I think you're wrong. You know, I think that's what you're kind of thinking, like, oh yeah, like I'll give to this, right? But I think that you're like underestimating someone or underestimating yourself. Because the lovers is here, the Six of Cups is here. You know, you're like, oh yeah, this is cute. And it's like, I feel like it's more than that. For others of you, you may be deciding to give to some kind of like maybe childhood dream, but you may not be taking it seriously. You may be like, oh, well, you know, that's never going to really happen for me, you know, and it's like, well, how do you know, you know? I don't know. I think it's part of your purpose. But you guys are getting a lot of attention at the end of this week, but you may be kind of like brushing it off, which is like so unlike you, right? But I like it. Communication for your advice. Fixed. Well, you are a fixed sign, and you and your loved ones are safe. So I like this. I mean, this is nice. It just feels like if there's some kind of goal that you have, it's just saying like stick with it, you know, like stick with it, do it. Don't keep your eye off the ball. Focus. You may be needing to communicate with your loved ones or have some kind of open line of communication with somebody that you care about to fix things. Maybe that's what that fixed energy is actually trying to tell me, you know? But I really like it. I don't think I think you're a little bored in the beginning of the week, but I feel like you have some great things coming to you, Leo. I wouldn't like freak out about it. I think I mean, it looks really good. Just don't get in trouble the beginning of this week because you might be getting into some stuff you're not supposed to be getting into. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Leo, thank you so much. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. You can also book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. You can also follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter. All of that information is obviously available right there on the screen. If you would like exclusive access to over 24 astrology and tarot videos for your individual sign, feel free to head over to my YouTube channel, click the join button, and all of the information will be available there for you, okay? All right. Let's move on to my Virgos. What's up, Ashanti? What's up, Goddess Girl TV? Alrighty. Acquiesce. Thank you, Rick. Just leave it alone. All right, let's see here. Virgo, let's see what you have going on here. What you don't see coming. Ooh, the moon. Okay. The sun. Wow. Chill out, big dog. And the two of swords. Speaking of acquiesce, Rick, agreeable. There's the two of swords. So let's see that moon. The Knight of Wands. The Eight of Cups in reverse. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. You're revisiting something, is what this looks like. Um, to me, I think that you're revisiting something that you're passionate about. And I feel like this is simple. I feel like with this moon here, though, it's something that now the moon in astrology rules Cancer, but the moon in tarot is Pisces, okay? So Pisces can be about creativity, it can be about film, videography, it can be about creative expression, acting, um, all of that good stuff, right? So maybe it's something like that. Maybe it's something that you left before. Maybe you wanted to be a YouTuber. It can 12th house can even be like YouTube stuff. Okay. So maybe you wanted to be a YouTuber, you left it back there because you had other obligations or whatever, but you're like, you know what? No, I feel like this is my thing, right? And I don't know what the thing is. For a lot of you, what you're just simply doing is you're trusting your own intuition about what your passions are and you're essentially going after them, but you feel like something maybe could be bigger, or you feel like you deserve bigger or better or something, and you're probably taking a risk on that. Um, Tell me about that Eight of Cups in reverse. The Page of Cups. Could be love. I don't want to go straight to that because that's so cliche. Um, but it could be about love coming back around. Hmm. What are we taking a risk with? The sun. Well, we're taking a risk with it. The sun can be about creativity and self-expression. And then we have the sun here. So clearly, whatever this is, you trust yourself enough to take the opportunity. It could be something with a Leo, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But then here's the sun, which tells me that you actually do, for real, take a chance on whatever the sun is. So what is this? The Eight of Swords in reverse, the Five of Wands in reverse, the Sixes. It's something from the past that you keep returning to. You know, you could have been insecure about it, or you could have for a long time been like, oh, I don't know if I want to bring this back into my life, or do I do this, or whatever. And now you're like finally making the decision. I'm not going to sit here and be conflicted about it anymore. This makes me happy. And so you're going back to it. But I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's some source of happiness for you, though. And I feel like it's huge. I mean, to have the sun here twice, I mean, you, for some of you could be getting some money from some kind of creative pursuit, or because you take a chance, maybe you start making some more money or something like that. But something is lighting up for you. What's up, Pinky? Oh, thank you, Intuit. I really appreciate that. Thanks. Um, don't know where to go. But yeah, I mean, there's not really much to say, Virgo. I mean, a lot of the times your guys' readings are pretty straightforward. I would say 8 times out of 10. And so I'm just kind of like, okay, yeah, like Virgo knows what they're doing. Like it's pretty clear, cut and dry. You just keep returning to what you love. And like, who can be mad at that? And you guys are about to have a full moon in your sign pretty soon, nonetheless, on the 24th. So definitely like completing something that likely makes you happy. But you may have some people that disagree or something like that. Like you may have somebody that disagrees because it's going to be opposing Saturn and Mercury in your 7th house. Um Is it Mercury? Yeah, and the sun. Yeah, because Mercury is conjoining Saturn and the sun, right? Yeah, on the 28th. So, but I don't think he gave a shit, so that's great. Two of Swords, King of Cups, the Devil. Whoa, buddy. The Justice in reverse. What is the Devil? Oh, the Empress in reverse. Dear God. What's the Justice in reverse? The Three of Swords. Okay, well, don't know what this is about. I definitely see like some kind of truce trying to be made between you and another person. There could be some obsession between you and another individual. You know, Virgo, if you're like over giving in a situation to the point where you don't have like balance in your own life, or maybe this person is, or whatever. I see a masculine here who is trying to be highly understanding, somebody who is trying to make peace in within the connection, but there may be some like heartache or something that's going on, but it seems like something more. If you're a feminine, I tell me about this King of Cups. The star. There's somebody trying to heal something for you, and it's around your self-worth or self-value issues. Maybe you're talking to a therapist. you know? Not that that's funny, right? But like I'm sorry. You know, I don't know. I believe in therapy if it's like you need to talk to somebody or whatever, but like when I go to therapists, they just tell me everything that I already know, and I'm just like, "Okay, now what?" Right? Like I can't believe I just paid for that, you know? Anyway, so I don't know. It just seems like there's somebody here who's really trying to heal you. You have nature, you have Aries, balance, spirituality, and practicality. So, you know, definitely needing to take the lead in your own life, I think. And also for some of you, now this is going to sound really corny, but I mean it. Like needing to take a load off a little bit, needing to either A, get in touch with nature outside, like bitch, go touch grass, or needing to get in touch with your true internal nature, okay? And this could be telling you to get in touch with your spirituality again. Maybe you need to journal. Maybe you need to start writing. Maybe you need to meditate more. I don't know what you need to do, but it's kind of telling you that it's going to sound strange, right? But between nature and spirituality is where you're going to find courage with this Aries energy. And that seems like so weird, right? But it's because Aries is so like god of war, Mars, you know, and like spirituality and practicality and nature. It seems so opposite. But this is where you're going to like find you. You know what I mean? I think. Because especially for my Virgo risings, I mean, if you're a Virgo rising, you're having the North Node and Chiron, you know, being conjunct on February 19th in your eighth house of your psychology, you know, things that you hide in the closet, right? The things that you need to change and transform, the things that you're needing to heal. And I feel like this piece that you're making, like within you, is where you're going to find the sense of bravery and healing and leadership. So I don't know. I don't hate it though. So Virgo, thank you so much. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can also book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. Also make sure that you're following me on my Instagram and my Twitter. All of that information is available right there. If you would like exclusive access to over 24 tarot and astrology videos plus per month, you can go ahead and head over to my YouTube channel, click the join button, and all of that information will be available there for you. All right. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Yes, Infinite, honey. Oh my God, stop it. Did you just plug my writing channel? You're so cute. All right, let's do this. Oh, damn, Intuit. I feel so bad. I'm over here talking about therapists. Like, oh, they already tell me everything I already know. Like, shut up, bitch. Go back to therapy. Oh my God. Okay, let's see. See, that's why y'all just gotta watch your damn mouth because you never know who's in the room. I used to want to be now, of course, this might just be because I'm Venus ruled and my Venus is conjunct Pluto, both in Scorpio. But I always found like I used to want to be a psychologist for like criminally active, criminally insane children, like the children that would like kill their parents and do like crazy stuff, because I found it so absolutely fascinating that somebody that young and innocent could commit an act so insane. Like I found it fascinating. I was always really really into that. You know, like Silence of the Lambs, when she goes and talks to that freaking prisoner, like the crazy side. Like I wanted that. Like complete nut job, right? But I always found that stuff fascinating. Anyway, Cassie, thank you so much for that super chat question. All right, let's go ahead and do Libra. Hey, Libra. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Cups, the Temperance. Okay, let's see that Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Judgment in reverse, and the dear God. Okay, well, yikes. What is this pertaining to? The Eight of, damn, it's like Leo. Oh, honey. I mean, you're so bored out of your mind, you're not even moving. It's like, it makes me feel like you are really sick and tired of putting one foot in front of the other and working on something that feels so mundane. You feel like this is not part of your purpose. You feel like this is not really your thing, and you feel like nothing is changing. And you may even feel like you're really not changing. Or maybe you feel like you're outgrowing something. But whatever it is, it's like, and I want to say this as well. Be careful of like nitpicking yourself to absolute death. Like you may be nitpicking yourself to the gods, and it's not doing you any favors, you know? It's not changing anything for you. You're like either nitpicking your life, caring too much about what everybody thinks. It's like, kind of going through it a little bit. I mean, you guys have Chiron, opposing your sign, so it's like that doesn't help. And I just feel like what you guys really need is like change and being a little bit lenient with yourselves. Cuz it's like at this point it's almost as if you're moving so slow you don't even look like you're moving anymore. And it's like it feels like you're trying to force something. And what's actually happening is it's blocking you from your happiness, or it's blocking you from these true endings that you need to have, or it's blocking you from legitimate change. It's blocking you from, God's calling, and you're like, snooze, and it's like, you do have the Page of Cups here, Ten of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there's definitely this sense of you kind of feeling like a little defeated in a situation, and I think you're just kind of at this point where it's like I think you're handling it well midweek. You're just kind of seemingly coming to terms with something. I see a new beginning though, and it could be in regards to love. It could be in regards to creativity. And I feel like if this is about a person, I feel like this person's going to help you overcome something that you're having a hard time letting go of. Because now what this is looking like, it's looking like you're having a hard time with change because you're not able to overcome something, and it's like until you overcome that thing, then that's when you can move forward. But it's almost like there's this invisible wall that you keep trying to walk through, and you don't realize it, but you keep like bumping into it. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but it does look like you're making a decision, or somebody's kind of maybe like cushioning things for you. You have the Temperance with the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Two of Cups in reverse. This could be about your emotions. I mean, this Temperance, I think, is overruling these, but there's definitely like some emotional issues I believe that you're having, feeling a little disconnected from self, feeling disconnected from your emotions, which is in turn making you not feel confident. It's like, and you may have had issues where you really like gave into those emotions. And when we give into our negative emotions, or really any emotions, they kind of like take us over sometimes. Not always for you earth signs, you earth signs, you air signs. You guys can handle that pretty well, but there's something that's really got your goat a little bit. But with that Temperance there, I feel like you're coming to terms with something. You're like, you know what? It's like acceptance. It is what it is. And the funny thing is that you're finding peace in whatever that is. Soar, love that. You have soar, you have mutable. I love it. And nothing is yet set in stone. So it's like, don't make a mountain out of a molehill. It was like I was telling, was it Cancer? I think it was Cancer. But it's like, kind of telling Cancer, like, chill the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like, when you're too close to a situation, it always seems a lot bigger than it actually is. And while I'm not saying that like your problems don't matter, of course they matter, but it's the solution that matters more than the problem. And so this is kind of saying try to kind of go with the flow of things. I know you're a cardinal sign, so you want to, right? But just chill out. Just spread your wings, see where it takes you. Nothing is yet set in stone. This is also mutable moon. So let your emotions flow with the tide, and I think you're going to realize that you washed up on the right shore. You know what I mean? So Libra, thank you so much. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. You can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. Also, make sure that you're following my Instagram and or my Twitter. All of that information is available on the screen. And if you would like exclusive access to over 24 videos plus per month, you can go ahead and head on over to my YouTube channel, click the join button, and all of the information will be available there to join my membership program. Okay? So let's move on to Scorpio. What's up, Lady Anne? Oh God, was I saying something insane? I'm so sorry. Yeah, please don't play me around children. Oh, Infinite, thank you so much. Yeah, I love writing. I'm working on I don't know, I guess a novel. I was trying to turn it into a screenplay, but I like the novel right now, so I'm just gonna focus on it. Like, I would love nothing more than to go work on that right now. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you're welcome, Barbie. Of course. I love you very much. All right, Scorpio, let's see what you got going on. What you don't see coming. Three of Swords in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse, dear God. Okay. Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, I like that. Ace of Cups in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Definitely some insecurities going on here. This to me makes me feel like you're either A, forgiving yourself about something, or B, forgiving somebody else. This is going to cause you to put a lot of effort into you. I think that you were focused on, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but you were focused on something that really wasn't doing you any favors. I'm almost feeling like you're kind of minding your business with something. Don't hate me for saying that. But I feel like you're kind of minding your business on for something, and instead of putting the focus into whatever that thing was that was causing you the insecurity, you're putting the focus into the thing that's not going to make you feel insecure. Does that make sense? So, like, and I'm not saying that this is what it is, okay? This is just a stupid ass example. But let's say that you see, like, you really want to make some money. And you see somebody out there on Instagram and they got their freaking Maserati and they got their car and their high heels and their freaking nails clack, 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 right? And you're like, damn, that makes me feel like shit, And you're like focusing on it and you're looking at this person's page and then you're like, I just need to up my game, And then you start watching business YouTube videos, financial videos, and you just try to solve the problem. I do think that it's something that's hard for you. Now, of course, this could be about like a breakup or something like that. Of course, like, don't get me wrong. And I feel like you're feeling a little mean about it, but to me with that 5 of Cups in reverse, you just realize that you have to focus on the two full cups in front of you as opposed to the three empty ones. I feel like it's hard though. Then we have the Emperor in reverse. Damn, what's up with all these reversals? Hierophant reverse with the Lovers. What is going on here? Who is this? Is that you? Who's this Emperor? There's some kind of masculine energy here. And they're pretty like pushy, shovey, very controlling, very pushy. Somebody who has maybe a difference in beliefs or opinions. Somebody who's trying to shove those opinions down your throat. Now, this could be a love connection. Now, I see it's clearly some kind of love connection that is, the Lovers is the kind of love connection that you get maybe once, twice, 3 times in your life, maybe if you're really, really lucky, but it's unlikely. And that star in reverse is maybe making me think that you're kind of losing hope in a connection if you are involved because of this person's desire to control or this person's like opinions or beliefs, or they're trying to like shove stuff down your throat and it's just like ugh. What's the lovers about? The Empress and the Emperor. Oh. So if you're a feminine, you may feel like there's a masculine here who has the potential to be like the Emperor, but in the upright. And you could be like holding on to this or very focused on this regardless of the differences because you feel like it could be a power couple thing. For others of you, if this is just you in your masculine energy and make it to a point where you are stubbornly trying to control things, but it's not making anything better, so you may just start instead of like go 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 and trying to control everything, you might just kind of settle back and let things come to you and be in alignment with your feminine energy and like who you are. Lilith and Aries, thank you so much for that super chat question. You know what I'm saying? So I don't hate it. I just feel like you're a little frazzled in the beginning of the week. So then we have the Eight of Cups in reverse with the Nine of Swords. Okay, and maybe the end of the week too. The Hangman, Four of Swords in reverse. So I'm just going to be very straight up with you. Your mental health this week is of utter importance. Don't mess around with it. If you need to take a back seat, if you need to be alone, if you need to journal, if you need to talk to your best friend, if you need to talk to a therapist, if you need to go to the gym, whatever it is that you need to do to focus on your mental health, I need you to do it. What is the stressor? The Seven of Cups in reverse. You may feel like you see the reality of a situation, or you may be having a hard time because you made the wrong choice about someone or something. But whatever it is, it's like this fear of like losing something or someone. I think you may be very stressed out because there's something that you don't want to lose out on. And it's something that you don't want to sacrifice. I feel like you're afraid you're going to have to sacrifice something, and it's like stressing you out. So please take care of your mind. It's like, but it's. I'm not saying that it's all in your head, but a lot of it is in your head. Okay. You have scavenge for your advice. You have opposition. A new romantic cycle begins. If you are having issues with a lover, this may be saying stop sitting under the table like a dog and accepting scraps. Okay. It's a no for me. Stop being agreeable just to be agreeable, okay, for some of you. For others of you, stop accepting less than your worth. Stop trying to always meet somebody in the middle, but you end up meeting them all the way to where they are because they can't compromise. For a lot of you, this is going to be the trigger or the catalyst for a new relationship for you. God damn it. Okay. Now, if this is about you and a partner and you're making things like happen, okay, it could be a new cycle between you and this person. But whatever this is, whether it's about love, whether it's about career, whether it's about friends in your life, stop accepting scraps. Okay. So thank you so much, Scorpio. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. You can also book a personal reading with me at www.violettaalexis.com. You can also follow me on my Instagram and or my Twitter. All of that information is available right there on the screen. Also, if you would like exclusive access to over 24 videos plus per month, that includes tarot and astrology for your individual sign. Make sure that you head on over to my YouTube channel, click the join button, and all the information will be available there for you. Okay. Moving on to Sagittarius. All right, Saggy. All right, Sagittarius. We have the Two of Wands in reverse for what you don't see coming, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Wands in reverse. You guys just got this. I just recorded your individual reading for members only today. I haven't uploaded it. It's going to be uploaded tomorrow, but I just got this for you, if I'm not mistaken. Two of Wands in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Six of Wands again. This keeps showing up for you for some reason. The Ten of Wands in reverse. Vanessa Williams, thank you so much for that super chat question. It almost feels like you are too afraid to leave something that you has outworn its welcome. This feels like for instance, I used to be really big on a live streaming app, and no, it wasn't porn or anything. I used to be big on a live streaming app, and after I got sober, I was like, I've totally outgrown this, right? But like everybody knew me there. I was Miss Popular there, right? I enjoyed the attention. I liked all of that. I had a lot of success there, but it was like, gotta move on. There's something where maybe you're known or you're getting some kind of attention. Maybe it's a relationship. I mean, I don't know. But it's like it's asking you to move. Like, I'm not saying you have to drop whatever this is, but there's something that has outworn its welcome in your life, or you're needing to do things differently and kind of break out of something a little bit, you know? Because it's almost feels like you're making something harder on yourself than it needs to be, and you're refusing to complete the cycle. 10 of Wands in reverse. You're still kind of sticking around because like something feels good, or people are like, "Woo, you're the man," like kind of, or you're that bitch, right? It's like big fish in a little pond. Is kind of what I'm getting. I don't know if that's like a friend group. I don't know. I don't know, but I feel like there are bigger and better things for you. But it's like you don't want to let go of this thing. Page of Pentacles in reverse, Devil in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse, Hierophant in reverse. Well, heavens to Betsy, bitch. What's the Devil in reverse? Good Jesus Christ. Okay. This is just stressing me out. Honey, this is stressing me out. What is this? What's up, Madeline? How you doing? This is stressing me out, honey. My God, it feels like you have somebody that is trying to shove something down your throat and make you believe that the sky is purple when it's blue, bitch. That's what it feels like. And like that this person is messing with you, or this person is manipulating you, or this person is talking shit, or they're trying to like feels like they're trying to push something down your throat that they know is not right for you. Like, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like cult members, you know? Did you guys ever see that Twin Flame University thing on Netflix? What the fuck? That's why I don't believe it. And I made that video about twin flames, about how I don't think twin flames are real. Listen, you can have your opinion. I don't care. But it was like these people who tried to make these people believe that the person that they were obsessed with was their twin flame, and they had to dish out all this money to like blah blah blah. And it was like they knew what they were doing, and it was like so criminal, right? And I'm just like, that's so crazy, because there were people that believed in that shit, like that were on my ass in the summer. And I was like, I don't care. Like I said what I said. And I think it's called The Dark Truth About Twin Flames or something. It's somewhere on my YouTube channel, but it feels like somebody knows what they're doing to you and they're trying to shove it down your throat. And it's like, but they know what they're doing, And you know it. It's like, I hope you're not putting up with whatever it is. For some of you, you've been putting in effort into something that you no longer believe in, or that doesn't really have a place in your life anymore as well. And you know it. Like, it's something that you're just like either toxically attached to, or it's something that's not for you anymore, but you're still like sticking around. Six of Wands in reverse, Death in reverse. There's that Page of Pentacles in reverse again. Seven of Wands in reverse. My God. Like, this is like, it's like if you're disagreeing, God, this feels so cold. This is just like the reading I just did for members for you, Sagittarius. This reminds me so much of, because you guys had that Six of Wands in reverse in your reading. I haven't uploaded it for members yet. It'll be tomorrow, but it reminds me so much of this. It's almost like you're being shamed or something. It feels like you're being like shamed. What's up, Alyssa? How are you? Hey, Paula. Anyway, it doesn't have to be that dramatic, okay? I'm a very dramatic person, bitch. I got voted most dramatic in the yearbook, okay? I know I say that all the time, but I don't know. I just really feel like you don't really want any unwanted attention. I don't really feel like you're necessarily changing anything. I feel like there's something that you're still kind of like allowing to happen, but it's almost like, and Sag, that's not really like you, right? Like you're not usually intimidated to speak your mind. I would know. My mother's a Sag, my daughter's a Sag, my bestie's a Sag. Okay, like I know, but for some reason, this is like I don't know if it's like a lover. I mean, I don't know what it is, but it's like ugh. You got battle for your advice. You got air. And your commitment is being tested. Commitment to what? To being done wrong? Like to stand up for yourself? Listen, I feel like you need to speak your mind about something. Like there's something that's sliding under the radar that you don't need to let slide under the radar, Sagittarius. I need you to be a Sagittarius and I need you to speak up about something. Now, of course, you could be doing this. Okay. So keep that in mind. But yeah, you need to stand up for yourself with something, Saggy. So, Sagittarius, thank you so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can also book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. And also, you can follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter, and all of that information is available right there on the screen. If you would like to enjoy over 24 astrology and tarot videos for your individual sign per month, you can head over to my membership program by going over to my YouTube channel, clicking the join button, and all of that information will be available there for you. Okay. So let's move on to my Capricorns. Okay. All right, Cappies, let's see. The Queen of Cups. Mind Labyrinth. Thank you so much for that super chat question. The Queen of Cups, the Three of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Wands in reverse. Didn't I just get something like this for you on your individual member read? I swear that Queen of Cups was there. I swear that Three of Cups in reverse was there. How bizarre. That's creeping me out. All right, let's see that Queen of Cups, shall we? Seven of Swords. Chariot in reverse. The Queen of Wands. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Dun, 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 dun. Capricorn, there may be mutual love between you and another person. For some of you, it could be a same-sex relationship. Doesn't have to be. If it's not, and the only reason is because, like, dude, there's a Three of Cups in reverse. Okay. Then there's a Seven of Swords. There's two feminine energies here. Like, something is iffy to me. Like, something doesn't feel right. And I don't know if you're a masculine dealing with a feminine and there's some kind of like cheater energy going on here, or somebody's hiding something. They're too afraid to be honest about somebody that they're hiding. They're too afraid to be honest about, something that's going on. Now, for some of you, Capricorn, if you're a feminine energy, there could be somebody that's hiding another person. I'm just going to be straight up with you. But if like, I don't want you to like get in your head. If you're in a loving relationship, if everything's fine, don't start freaking out and fear mongering yourself. All right. Just try to chill. But for others of you, it could be that you're being very vulnerable and open, but you may be afraid to kind of let your freak flag fly. So, like, for instance, if let's say that you're dating somebody, right? Let's say that you're dating somebody and you're super in your feminine energy, you're being super lovey, but you're afraid to like speak up for yourself, or you're too afraid to like be honest about something, or your confidence is kind of like hiding away, right? It's like there's something that you fear like showcasing. Like there's a side of you that you're almost like suppressing as to not offend, or this is what's good for everybody. Seven of Swords, when it's like that, just be honest. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like I don't know your situation. But don't let somebody suppress that part of you. Cuz there's something that you have that needs to be like showcased or shown, and I don't want you to hide that part of yourself. The Three of Cups, interesting. Four wands here, four wands. Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. If you feel like you're not getting attention from somebody, okay, if you feel like you're not getting as much of attention, or you feel like somebody's kind of pulled away a little bit, it definitely absolutely 100% could be because of a third party. Just going to be 100% honest with you. And it could be because they're giving to that. I don't know, financially, maybe with that Six of Pentacles. You know, maybe it's like they stop getting you your hair done or something, and you're like, what the fuck, right? But for others of you, it could just simply be some kind of family drama. Okay, it could be somebody just had something like this. It was Gemini. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. But what I see here is it could be like you go out to like some family event, a wedding, or you go out with friends or some kind of celebration, and then like shit just kind of hits the fan. I do see like something happening, or maybe you're trying to go out and then you end up spending too much money and then like you regret it, or somebody has to pick up your tab. I could definitely see, I know it's highly specific, but I could definitely see something like that, or vice versa. But it definitely could be some drama, or you being like, yeah, I don't really want to hang out with these people anymore. I don't want to come here anymore. So that could be something separate from whatever that is. Keep that in mind. Four of Wands in reverse. Here's three queens now. Four of Wands in reverse with the Queen of Swords, the Two of Cups in reverse, and the King of Cups in reverse. Hate that. Hate that, because this is making me feel like somebody, once again, is blowing smoke up somebody else's ass and lying to them and telling them what they want to hear, so that way there's not some form of disconnect when there is, or because they're too much of a bitch to be honest about it. You know? I don't like that there are three queens here and there's one king. That makes me uncomfortable. What's up, Top Flight? What's up, Sean? How you doing? Well, let's see what the advice is. Teamwork, yeah, I'll say. Mars, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn, okay. What's that teamwork about? Six of Cups. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's a jealous ex in the picture. I have no idea, but it may be telling you that either A, you need to work with a friend, or you need to work with a lover or something like that to fix something. But I also feel like this is telling you you need to defend yourself, you need to stand up for yourself, and you need to stand up for what you believe in. Um I do think that with the end of a tough cycle approaching, just happens to be, says full moon in Capricorn right here, if you can see that. I do feel like there's something that's going to be closed out here that's been very, very hard for you. And I feel like it's gonna, I don't want to say it's gonna get worse before it gets better, but I do feel like this is not gonna be like an easy thing. But I think that you need to stand your ground on a specific matter and don't let up on that, okay? Because you'll regret it. Like, if you let up on like standing up for yourself with something and drawing up a boundary, I do think that you're gonna regret it, okay? So thank you so much, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Placements, make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you have not, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at violettaalexis.com. You can also follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter. All that information is available on the screen. If you would like exclusive access to over 24 tarot and astrology videos plus per month, you can go ahead and become part of my membership program by heading over to my YouTube channel and clicking the join button, and all that information will be available there for you. Okay. Let's move on to Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what you have going on, what you don't see coming. The Lovers in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Nine of Cups in reverse. Oh, God. All right, what's the Lovers in reverse? Oh, God. The Sun in reverse with the Five of Cups and the Two of Wands. Well, I'm going to be honest. It feels like there's some kind of disconnect happening, but you just kind of feel like it doesn't align with you, you know? And you're like, well, I doubted it anyway. I do think that you're feeling a little sad about it, perhaps, or maybe if you're ditching out on somebody, they feel sad. Maybe they regret something that they've done. But with that Two of Wands, I do see you being like, well, I have to do something different, or I have to make some kind of decision here, because I can't just like stand around and feel fucking sorry for myself, you know? And I do think it has you feeling down. Like, don't get me wrong, it has you feeling a little down. And maybe it's just like a decision that you feel like you should have made, but you didn't believe in it. And then you realize later down the road, I should have made a decision on that, or I should have bagged that, or I should have took that opportunity when like you didn't. So you could be regretting it. But I see with that Two of Wands, you guys being like, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to make my own luck, or I'm going to do something out of the box. And I feel like you guys are venturing out on something new, because I feel like that's what you want. Keep in mind, it could be like unrequited love stuff, blah 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 blah. You know, it can be that. You know, I hate to be the Debbie Downer, right? Sorry to Deborah, sorry to Debbie who comes on my channel and she's like, everybody calls it a Debbie Downer. I hate it when people say that. Sorry, Debbie, I love you. Um, but Then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the world. Love that. The world, the tennis. Oh, yeah, honey, it's a wrap. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse, again, it's a wrap, honey. We're not repeating these cycles. We're just not going to do it. And that world is going to trump the rest of these cards. So the betrayals, the betrayal trauma, the constantly dealing with repetitive behavior, nothing is ever changing, nothing is ever going your way because you keep dealing with crap. I feel like you're done with that. Like there's cycles that you are completing. I think that has really run you rampant. Like, I mean, this is something that has basically tied you up and dragged you on the back of a freaking truck, like by your hair with a rope on gravel for a long time. And you're like, I'm so freaking done. And a lot of you guys with Pluto coming into your sign, you guys are changing. You guys are changing. You are transforming. You are coming into power. You are taking your power back, whatever it is. Now, for some of you, if you've been a piece of crap, okay, then I can see like some negative karma coming your way, okay? But I don't feel like that's what's happening here. To me, this is you finally ending cycles that just don't have a purpose in your life anymore, you know? Bonnie, welcome. I thought you were already a dragon. Welcome to the dragon family. Can everybody hashtag Bonnie in the chat, please? Thank you so much. Um, let's see. Rick, thanks for being here. Nine of Cups in reverse. Oh, I love that. The Ten of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Well, you know what? You know how I was saying in the other reading, whose reading was it? I can't remember whose it was. But when they say like, oh, rejection is God's protection, that's exactly what's happening. So the thing that isn't working out, you're literally looking at it and you're like, I am so glad that that did not fucking work out. And it seems like with that Nine of Cups in reverse, you're going to the Ten of Cups. So maybe you didn't get something what you wanted, or maybe you didn't get that person, but you find the relationship of your dreams, and then that person knows somebody that knows somebody that lands you your dream job, right? And it's like you no longer have to waste your time on something that you're not going to see a return on. For a lot of you, if you're in a relationship, something is finally playing out. Okay, something is finally playing out in a positive direction where both of you are really perfecting something, showing emotional support, you're receiving emotional support, or you're receiving a lot of financial support from your family and or emotional support, okay? Especially if you lost out on money or something like that. You have insight. There's Pluto. You got Pluto. And you have a fiery climax approaches. So there's definitely something kind of peeking to a head, but I almost want to say it's a long time coming just because this is full moon in Aries. And so it's a full moon, it's not a new moon. So this is something that has begun maybe 6 months ago or something. It doesn't have to be 6 months ago, keep that in mind, but this is the time now. I definitely think that something's going to kind of be exposed to you. You're going to be like, wow. Well, I am so glad that I know that now, and I think you're going to move on. I think that this is a completion. I think you're drawing up a boundary. I think it's a wrap for you. You're just like, I'm done. I'm taking my power back, or you're not giving your power away anymore. You're definitely looking at something differently and from a deeper perspective, which I think is able to help you kind of make light of a situation. And I know that sounds really ass backwards, but like it's almost like you're in this sense of I get it now. Does that make sense? So thank you so much, Aquarius. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can also book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. Also, if you would like exclusive access to over 24 tarot and astrology videos per month for your individual sign, you can head on over to my YouTube channel, click the join button, and all of the information will be available there for you, okay? So let's go ahead and move on. All right, Pisces. Bonnie, thank you so much for that super chat question. Pisces. All right, Pisces, how you doing? Let's see what you don't see coming. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Ten of Swords in reverse. Damn, what's up with all these reversals? King of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Wands. Jesus. What are we walking away from? What is that? So I'll be honest, if you guys are dealing with a business partner or some kind of masculine energy in your life that has been been using you for clout, money, I don't know, support of some sort, I don't think that you're investing in this person anymore. What's up, Perky? How you doing? You're not investing in this person anymore. You're not dealing with it. You don't want to deal with it. You're over it. You know that you deserve better, and I feel like you're going to communicate that if you have been dealing with someone like that. Now, for others of you, and you could be just completely losing your patience and you're just not happy with what's going on. For others of you, if you made a bad investment financially of some sort, I see you guys being like, oh my God, throw the baby out with the bathwater. It just doesn't seem like it's working for you anymore. It seems like you're just kind of over it. And I feel like you are more so focusing on new ventures because this thing that you were putting up with or that you were invested into or whatever, it's like you're just not dealing with it anymore. Or you may realize that something is just not as stable as you would have liked it to be. And so you're kind of maybe putting up boundaries, especially because Saturn is in your guys' sign. So I definitely see you guys putting up some boundaries between you, other people, or what it is that you do and you do not, and or what it is that you do and you do not deserve. And you're communicating that. For some of you, you are taking a trip. Okay, just putting that out there. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse, Ace of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Well, if you guys are kind of lacking direction in regards to what it is that you want to do in a career, what you want in a relationship, or something like that, I see you kind of getting some clarity for some reason. There could be somebody that kind of comes in. It could be a younger person that's kind of helping you figure things out. But with these two, with the Ace and the Page, I definitely see some kind of new beginning that's happening here for you. And I feel like this is going to be like a long time coming or something that's been in the works for a while, or you're going to finally get an idea. So it's kind of like maybe you're brainstorming, you're kind of running around like a chicken with its head cut off, and then like you have an epiphany about something is what I want to say. And I feel like you're probably talking about it with someone else, but it seems like something that is going to be in your life for a long time, or it's something that is in your life already. It could be like a relationship that's established. Maybe you guys are having a discussion about where you want to take this, or where you want to move, or what it is that you're trying to do, or for some of you, it could be about bringing some kind of creativity into some kind of business that you have already. Okay, but this feels like financial ish. Tell me about that Ace of Swords, real quick. The Knight of Swords in reverse, where you didn't have clarity before, or where you would just felt like a dog chasing your tail. You have clarity, basically, or you have some kind of financial idea or something in regards to a relationship. Then we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Strength in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, King of Swords in reverse. Well, don't take advice from this guy. um, okay. I want to say be cautious of a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius potentially, okay? But there's just somebody here who I feel is not over something. And it seems like this is somebody who's not really taking no for an answer. And I'm not sure what that's about. But it seems like this person is trying to make themselves out to be bigger or better than they actually are, when I feel like they're just gaslighting you and most likely themselves. This is somebody that is not over some kind of, either if they fucked you over, they're not over it and they want you to think that they're a better person. If you screwed them over, they're not over it and they are feeling maybe not so confident about it. And so they may be kind of mm, being a little delulu, right? Sometimes we got to do that in order to freaking get through life, in order to kind of like overcome something or feel better about the situation. Okay. For some of you, this is you. Okay. We have ghosts for your advice. We have Jupiter. And we have expect powerful change for your advice. Wow. So yeah, I mean, it's interesting because it does say that you're not wasting your time with something anymore that is not either financially or emotionally or just stability. Like it's not like lucrative in that sense. And so I kind of feel like this is saying like don't let ghosts walk around in your beating heart, right? I think that with this Jupiter energy here as well as telling you that you have a little bit of luck on your side and you have a lot of blessings. And if you would just kind of take that step forward and pursue it and be delusional enough, right? I think that you're going to realize that this is going to bring something into your life that either A, you've never had before, or something that you've just simply always wanted. So this is like new moon on steroids energy. So new moon and eclipse, it's going to be something way bigger than life. Like Jupiter, biggest planet, right? Biggest planet, solar system, most lucky. And I feel like whatever Jupiter touches, it expands on. So when we have like a new moon eclipse, right? I think that it's telling you that there's some new beginning that is highly lucrative and highly lucky for you, but it's like you're needing to maybe leave some things in the past if you want to venture out on whatever this new beginning is. So it's really up to you. So Pisces, thank you so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can also book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. You can also follow me on my Instagram and or my Twitter. All of that information is available right there. And if you would like exclusive access to over 24 tarot and astrology videos plus per month, you can go ahead and click on my YouTube channel, click the join button. All of that membership information will be available there. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to Super Chat questions. Alrighty. All right. What's up, Chrissy? Yeah, Chrissy, this is live. All right, let's see. It'll be after. Rick will put them up there. All right, Linglicious. ST Taurus, current feelings, next actions to me. Ling Aries, will there be commitment from him to me? Thank you, beautiful. I got you. Hold on, let me pull this up real quick. Okay, let me take this Pisces off of here. All right, there we go. Okay. Let's see his feelings. Show me the feelings. The Eight of Wands. Show me next actions. The Page of Wands in reverse. Well, he clearly wants things to move forward, maybe in a very fast way. He clearly wants some kind of communication. His next actions, he could be kind of like, give me one more for that. The Queen of Swords in reverse. He could be kind of a little nervous to pursue things because he's afraid of what may happen, or he's afraid you're too emotional, or he's too afraid to tell you something. He may be kind of delaying something because he's afraid of your reaction, or because he feels like he has to walk on eggshells sometimes. Is there going to be a commitment from him to Ling? Nine of Wands. I feel like he's going to fight for it. I feel like it's going to be a fight for you too. I think that there's potential for him to commit to it. But I feel like he kind of maybe has his guard up a little bit. There's a lot of fire energy here, which makes me feel like there's a lot of passion. But I do think that he's going to fight for it. But I also think that there's going to be a little bit of a fight between the two of you before you actually get to that place. Does that make sense? Not saying like you guys are going to duke it out, but you know, that little bit of tussle. Thank you so much, Ling. All right, let's see here. Janice, what is Cancer's current feelings towards our sit? What is Cancer menu current feelings towards our sit? All right, I'm just going to wing it. Let me see. Feeling a little left out, or feeling a little like something's missing, feeling out in the cold, or feeling like he has to do that to somebody, feeling like something is kind of coming to a positive completion. However, like a new cycle is beginning. So where he felt like something was missing or had to leave something out or blah blah blah, that's kind of ending here, and something is going into maybe a more peaceful place. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, Four of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Cups. Taking a chance, feeling emotionally supportive, feeling emotionally supported, and taking a chance on whatever this is. So I feel like it looks really good. Bonnie Stewart, what's coming next on my career and money? Be careful of like taking bad advice about like investments. Okay. King of Swords in reverse doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And it could be somebody that's kind of gaslighting you to believe that you should be doing this or you should be doing this with your money, when I feel like you don't need to listen to this person. So be cautious of whomever this is. I don't feel like they either A, have good morals or values, or B, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, or they're just trying to get you into some like they're just trying to make you believe something that's going to end up sabotaging you in the long run. So I don't know why that's important. Um, but that's what it's telling me. This also may be telling you to keep an open mind about things, okay? And speak to somebody that knows what the hell they're talking about, which is not me. No, I'm just kidding. So I don't know if that makes sense. But it's a masculine energy, whoever it is. Shout out to Jill for becoming a dragon. Janice, what's my ex Leo's current feelings about us? The Star in reverse and the Magician in reverse. He kind of doubts himself when it comes to healing things between the two of you. He kind of feels like he can't really share something with you. And I just feel like there's an insecurity around the entire thing, to be honest. Noodlehead, hello, gorgeous. When will my daughter and I move into our new home? Thank you for your guidance. Absolutely. Page of Swords. Ooh, Page of Swords and the Fool. I like this. I don't feel like it's going to be long. Page of Swords and the Fool isn't really time. It's just telling you that it's happening. It may happen maybe a little unexpectedly just because the Fool is Uranus. So maybe when there's some kind of like, what's happening here? I know that there's a Jupiter Uranus conjunction that's happening on April 20th. Maybe it's something like that. The Two of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and okay. I feel like it's going to happen faster than you think, and you're going to kind of have all of your ducks in a row. It's not really telling me when, it's just telling me that it's going to happen, and when it happens, it's going to happen fast. I don't know, maybe the next 2 months? I don't know. But with that Queen of Wands in reverse, it seems like somebody's not feeling confident about it for some reason. But I feel like it looks good. Or there may be some kind of feminine energy who's like in a mood about it. Okay. Alexis, what is coming in the next 6 months? Four of Cups in reverse and the Death in reverse. I'm going to be honest. It feels like something isn't changing, but it's likely in your control. Okay. If this is about you specifically, there's something that's not changing, and it's like you're feeling bad about it because you feel like you need to evolve, or you feel like something needs to evolve. But it's like it kind of takes that first step, and it takes kind of getting our head out of our ass in order to make that change. So, and this could be about somebody else in your life. Keep that in mind. But it feels like something isn't changing, and instead of actually like taking the step that we need in order to change it, it's like we're just kind of feeling sorry for ourselves. You know what I mean? Or like, oh, I'm really disappointed that this isn't changing, when it's like totally in your power or in someone else's power to change it. So I'm not really sure what that's about. Or you're hanging on to things that are making you feel bad. Christina, how is CV seeing me? Is there something he isn't telling me about his feelings? Is he going to have me visit him next month? Any additional messages about him and his intentions with me going forward? Thank you. Let me see here. How is CV seeing Christina? Mm, he doesn't know how long it's going to last with that Ace of Pentacles in reverse. With the Ace of Swords, I definitely think that he knows that you want to talk, or he feels like there needs to be some beginning. I just don't know if he believes like it's something that's going to last over like years or over time. Is there something he isn't telling me about his feelings? The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Seven of Wands. He may be a little defensive. He may not feel good enough for you at times. Or he may feel like you're the one that's insecure and feeling like you need to overcompensate in some way. Or there could be something where there's tension, where there's almost like a low key competition kind of thing that's going on, and I don't know who the person is that he feels like is feeling competitive towards the other. I don't know if he thinks that you feel competitive towards him in some weird way. I know that sounds weird, but that's what I got, or vice versa. Is he going to have me visit him in the next month? The Devil. King of Cups in reverse. Probably, but he's probably going to lie to you or tell you whatever it is that he needs to tell you in order to sleep with you, in order to get something from you, if I'm being completely honest. You got memory, yin. You're very close to achieving your goal for your advice. I almost want to say, like, when somebody shows you who they are, like, trust it, as crappy as that sounds. Now, it says that you're very close to achieving some kind of goal. I feel like this is outside of this person, and that may be telling you what you need to focus on. Not saying that this can't work out. Listen, I don't know the deal, okay? I'm just telling you. But this is making me feel like, there's something that maybe you saw this person do, or you had a feeling about, and I feel like it's asking you to not forget that. Okay. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know what the hell that's about. I hope you're okay though. I hope it like works out if he's a good person. Thank you so much, Christina. Jill, why did the Libra not come over on Friday after he asked me to get him an Uber to pick him up? He was going to pay me back for it, always does. I'm glad that you put that in parentheses. Um, haven't heard from him since. I'm a Cancer. Okay. Why did the Libra not come over on Friday? Something from the past that he was revisiting that he's still stuck on? Some kind of problem about another person, perhaps, that is stressing him the fuck. Whoever this is or whatever this is stressing him out. Listen, I'm not saying it's got to be love, okay? But the Two of Cups can be like a soulmate energy. So it's like when we're looking at the Six of Swords in reverse, this is saying, okay, we're refusing to let go of something. We're refusing to move on from something. And we keep revisiting this and we're stuck on it. We don't know what our options are, or we know what our options are and we don't want to choose. And with that Two of Cups, this is like a connection or a soulmate energy. And with that Four of Swords in reverse, it's like this hell or high water issue. Now, I don't know if this is the family member. I don't know what it is, but it seems to be stressing him the fuck out beyond belief. So I don't know what that is, Jill. My God. Okay. Or, let me look at this. God, it almost feels like some mental health thing if it's not that. This person may have very strong feelings for you, or now if you know for sure there's like nobody else, if you know for a fact, then this could be somebody who's dealing with some serious choices in his life that he's having a really hard time making. And while he may be in love with you or have some kind of soulmate connection towards you, there's something in his life that is like mentally unwell. Of course, I'm not a doctor, I'm not diagnosing anybody, but he could be like mentally unwell, or there could be like a physical illness. Okay. I don't know why he wouldn't tell you that though. Cassie, any advice for my shit show? I love your questions. Any advice for my shit show of a love life, please and thank you. Advice, show me advice. The Hermit, you need to be by yourself, honey. You need to be by yourself, and you need to find the light within. You know what I'm saying? Find the light within, honey. Yep. Everything else kind of needs to be on hold right now until you figure things out. And sometimes that's what it's. Yep. Seven of Swords in reverse is like focused on self, F everybody else, focusing on your mental health. Nine of Swords in reverse. I mean, it's literally what I told you. As soon as that Hermit card fell on the damn table, I knew exactly what was going on, because it's telling you that you need to get your mojo back. But the only way that you're going to be able to do that is by protecting your energy, conserving your energy, finding your energy again, finding that light, being by yourself and focusing on solely you. Is really what it comes down to. And I mean, I so very much hate to like be that cliche, like, oh, focus on yourself, but like focus on yourself. Like just being honest with you, like you need some alone time. Okay. That doesn't mean like isolate and make yourself more depressed or anything, but it's like, and I'm not saying that you don't feel this way about you, but needing to be okay with you. This is reminding me of the Sagittarius reading that I did for members only that I haven't released yet. That's releasing tomorrow, but that's what this reminds me of. I love you, Cassie. You'll be all right, baby. Lilith in Aries. Girl, I need some serious insight in the future between me and this Gemini I'm dealing with. I really like him, but I'm scared to put my whole heart in. Okay. What's going to happen between these two? From her perspective, from Lilith and Aries' perspective, what's going to happen? Strength in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. You're not going to be really confident in like what the reality seemingly is, I think. You may end up saying something impulsively, or you may feel like he's a little impulsive, which you start to be like, oh, I don't know if I feel really that confident in this. You may feel like you act too impulsively and give in too quickly, and then you like see the reality of this person. What's a Seven of Cups in reverse? The Hangman in reverse. Like you feel like for some reason this may make you feel like you want to control the situation too much, or you're too focused on the outcome. What are his true intentions? I feel like he's not fully moving forward because there's still something else that he's kind of letting go of potentially. Um, he's trying not to be led by his emotions, as I think is what it is. So maybe the same as you. I mean, I don't know, but it seems like he's still trying to learn to let go of some kind of issue that he was essentially harboring. And it seems like it's an emotional issue because the Chariot is Cancer, but it's in reverse, and then we have the Five of Cups in reverse. So it's like this is something very emotional. I think that he's trying to let go of something from the past that is keeping him from moving forward. I don't see like a negative attention per se. It just feels like he's needing to let something go. But this to me is you trying to like, you make it to a point where you want to know the reality of the situation so much that you say something to offend, or you scare them away. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that's something that you would do, but you may get to that, you may get pushed to that point a little bit. But it feels like he's going through some emotional stuff. You have abundance for your advice. You have Gemini, and a new start is coming. So I don't think that this is bad. I mean, I feel like a little bit of communication can go a long way. Does this mean delve all of your issues? And I think Pinky said something about one of my subscribers, one of my dragons. She said something like, how do I talk to somebody but not give them the playbook to like ruin my life or fuck with me or something like that? So it's like, you can talk and you can be open, right? You can be open and you can communicate, and I think that there will be a lot of things that come from that. But I'm not saying like, tell all or anything like that. But I think that you guys will end up having a very eye-opening conversation, but it's like somebody's got to kind of start it, and I don't know what that conversation needs to be about. I feel like you would know that more than me, obviously. But I feel like there's something here, I feel like, and there's Gemini, so I don't know. I feel like it looks good for now. Until you come back tomorrow and I'm like, oh, he's terrible. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So then we have Vanessa Williams. Will Z the Leo coke back around soon? Well, damn, honey, who are you fucking with? I'm just kidding. That's clearly a typo. Okay. Just kidding. I'm so sorry. I love you. Thank you for sticking around as long as you have, honestly. All right, Vanessa Williams. Will Z the Leo come back around soon? Ooh, the Emperor and the Empress both in reverse. So let me kick you a scenario, or let me just explain, right, what's going on here. This is somebody that, whether this is true or not, I think that this is somebody that does want to get on the same page with you. They do feel like you have something to offer, but it's almost like this person very much wants so much control that they would be willing to kind of give up in order to get you to, almost like reverse psychology, like trying to like pull away to get you to pour in more. Do I think that he'll be back? Yeah, they always come back with that judgment card. I do think this is somebody who will reconcile, but I want you to be cautious, because I think that this is somebody who feels like you'd be willing to do anything for a commitment or anything for a relationship. Now, while I don't think that that's true, I think that this is somebody who's trying to get you to that point, or trying to have some kind of control over the situation. Do I feel like there will be a reconciliation? Absolutely, yes, I do. I'm just saying be cautious because of the way he may be going about it. For your advice, we have routine, we have house five, and we have confidence is your keys to success. So this is saying like, don't quit your day job, right? Like, if you have other options, or if you have love, like in your life, or if it's just self-love, like don't lose that, like don't give up or sit around and wait around. Like house five is saying, have some fucking fun. Don't quit your day job, put yourself out there, etc. Don't let this person bring you down. Confidence is your key to success. You're needing to have a new beginning in your life, where you are solely focused on what it is that makes you happy. You're not watching the clock, waiting on somebody to come back. And I'm not saying that you're doing that, but if you do find yourself doing that, don't. You need to focus more on your day to day and what you have going on, working out, eating healthy, or doing your work, or whatever your routine is that makes you feel like 100% and makes you feel confident. You need to be doing that, and you need to incorporate a bunch of fun in your life. That's the truth of it. Okay? So don't let him see you sweat. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see here. 1 second, guys. I just got to make sure my kids are in bed. Of course, they were not. All right, let's see. Mind Labyrinth. Is this Capricorn ever going to be out of my energy? Whatever it is that you want, you're gonna get. Um, I think that this person is likely going to still be thinking about you or being a Debbie Downer about it, whether they're talking to you or not. But I think that you need to focus on the things that make you feel content as opposed to the things that don't. Putting more focus into yourself and the things that make you feel good and what you can succeed at, that's what you need to focus on. This is Jupiter and Pisces. So this can be like an abundance of spirituality, of creativity, things like that. I feel like you need to throw yourself into those things. Okay, so yes, but I think that getting him out of your energy is putting your energy into something else. You know what I mean? Not saying you're putting your energy into him, but trying to shift the energy, as it were. Bonnie Stewart, is my Aquarius person invested in me and in us? Mm, I don't know. I mean, I feel like he's willing to like give it a shot, but like Knight of Cups in reverse tells me he's not like he may not feel all the time like this is I don't know if this is my spot, this is like home, so to speak, or like where I'm landing. I think he's still kind of like waiting to see. So, not maybe not fully like you want. Chrissy Davis, thank you so much for that super chat. I don't know if that was a tip or not. Was that a tip? Chris, oh, thank you. Rick is on it, honey. Okay, come on. Q, my relationship is intertwined with my career and living situation. Am I screwed? Should I leave my marriage and start over or and tough it out for the animals and his sake? What should she do about this? Interesting. Um, if I'm going to be completely honest now, I don't want to tell you to divorce somebody. I don't want to tell you to do any of those things. But what I will say is this. I really feel like nothing is changing. Um, the Six of Swords in reverse is like we're stuck here, nothing is changing, and we're just sitting here and nothing is changing. The Judgment in reverse is like we're not God's calling and we're not listening. We're stuck in this merry-go-round. We're not really Queen of Cups in reverse. It's just going to be still a lack of trust, not feeling emotionally fulfilled. The Queen of Cups in the upright is mutual love. And when it's in reverse, it's like either mutual, I don't want to say hate, but it's like that mutual repellent almost. So am I going to tell you to divorce anybody? No, I'm not going to say that, but I will say that a risk may be worth the reward. And it may be the uncomfortable risk at first, but if there's no trust here or if you are feeling emotionally in a hole, you are going to dig that hole deeper and deeper until you can't even see the light anymore. And so I feel like this is telling you it's going to be really hard for you to make the decision that's best for you, but usually the best thing for us is that really hard decision that we need to make. So I would say if you're in a comfortable place, if you're in a emotionally stable place, etc., then yeah, stick it out. But I feel like this hole is just going to get deeper and deeper until you just absolutely, absolutely hate it. What the hell just happened? Okay, to be honest. So I think you need to take care of your emotional self because nobody's gonna be happy. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind. Um, okay, and then Chrissy, I'm also going to add these next four cards and then I'm gonna pull advice messages for you because I see the two tens. Okay. Chrissy Davis, I'd like to know what is going on with my relationship. Am I getting played by him and his family? It feels like there's some immaturity with the Page of Wands. Eight of Pentacles in reverse tells me that, people are being nitpicky. Nobody's really changing. Mm. I don't know if you're getting played. It just feels like there's some nitpicking going on, or there's something that's not changing that needs to change, where it's like people keep reacting or responding or doing this something in the same way, expecting a different response. I feel like the intention is to get along with that Magician and the Three of Pentacles. I don't feel like there's an intention of malice. Let me pull an advice message for you real quick. Community, Venus, have faith in your dreams. This is going to sound really cliche, but you need to hang out with your girlfriends, or you need to get in touch with some kind of feminine energy around you that's going to help you raise your vibration and help you put things into perspective. If there's something that you really, really want, whether it's to be happier, be in an emotionally safe environment, whatever it is, then you need to have faith in that. But that means that you need to have faith in yourself and your boundaries and what you can accomplish on your own, and having faith that you can have those things. You know what I mean? So you need to surround yourself with people that love you. You need to surround yourself with people that want the best for you. And it looks like you need to surround yourself with some kind of feminine energy. I don't know why it's telling me that. Thank you, Chrissy. Sky, hi, Violetta. What did A think of me? Tower in reverse and the Page of Swords. Like you were hiding some kind of knowledge, or there are things that you were saying that you weren't going to tell, or that you were very observant of someone, or you were very observant of them. There's something like under the surface. Like, I don't know why that's showing up. Sky, Capricorn's thoughts about me and our connection. Thank you. I feel like they're like kind of weighing the pros and cons a little bit. Not really sure. Two of Pentacles. Knight of Wands in reverse kind of tells me they don't really have a direction. I feel like they want your attention, but they're kind of like, I don't know where this is going. They're just kind of like, do, 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 do. Then we have ML. D's feelings and thoughts after chatting and my message yesterday. Not really sure. It seems to me like this person's like, you may have fed this person's ego a little bit, but I feel like they're not really making a decision on something, or they're trying to avoid something a little bit because it might, they feel like it might hurt their ego. I don't know if you're just like a really bad bitch or something, or you're hot as shit and like that makes them nervous, or if there was something you said that intimidated them, but that's kind of like what I'm getting. It's almost like a weird avoidant energy. Three of Swords in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. I feel like this person has a wounded ego already, or this is somebody who is still trying to overcome something that's bothering them. Um, what is this person's feelings towards ML? I just want to pull one more. The Moon in reverse, fearful. Fearful, concerned, doesn't trust it for some reason. Apprehensive, hiding, suppressed. Something's going on under the surface. Like there's some kind of like, apprehension. So I don't know what the hell that's about. Christina. Hey, Christina. Hold on, guys. Of course, I don't have enough for like the last freaking two. Okay. Christina R. Why did I get ignored tonight? What's this person's feelings for me? Why did she get ignored? The Hermit in reverse. The Five of Wands. Oh, the High Priestess. What's the High Priestess about? The Fool in reverse. Okay. Oh, clearly this person is going through something, or they were paranoid that you guys were going to fight because either A, you knew something that they didn't want you to know, or they're afraid you know something, or they feel like your intuition is on point and they're really afraid that you're going to do something shocking, or something shocking is going to be revealed. But it could just be this sense, because the Hermit in reverse can be like super paranoid. Well, paranoid about what? The Five of Wands. What's the Five of Wands? Drama, battles, fights. Why? The High Priestess. Something that we're hiding, something that we know that we're not saying. Da, 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 da. To me, it makes me feel like this person is like having an issue, or having an internal battle, having a paranoia, something like that. I don't know what they're, I don't know why. Feelings? They love you. They want you. They want to come together with you, or they have feelings for you. They want to offer you something. So I don't know what this is about. Let's see your advice. Ooh. It's trying to say like like, obviously, I don't want to say like let it go, like if there's a boundary someone's crossing or something, but I kind of almost want to say like remember that you are the gift is kind of is what I want to say. So it's like if you feel like you're not being treated right or something, it's like trying to act as if you are a gift in somebody's life. That doesn't mean like walking around like, oh, I'm a gift. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not saying that, but honor yourself as such. Because this says gifts, and then we have Sagittarius, which is like a gift within itself because it's ruled by Jupiter. And so I kind of feel like this is saying like, let it go. You know what I mean? I also want to say like, mm, if there's a talent, gift, skill, this might be like a side note, but if there's a talent, gift, skill, or ability that you have not been utilizing, I'm not sure why you haven't, but it's telling you that you need to do that because something can come from it. So also keep that in mind. But it's just trying to tell you to like let go and let God. Like everything will work itself out, you know? I hate to sound so cliche, but that's what I'm getting here. This could also be somebody that just is paranoid that the two of you are going to fight about something or they have some drama going on in their life as well. So keep that in mind. Thank you, Christina. Kelly Kell, I'm dealing with a Libra that's hot and cold with me. How does he feel about me? Do you see us becoming more than friends? How does he feel about you? He feels like you're a little insecure or mean, or he just feels like maybe you're not like the nurturing type, or he may feel like it can't be like a committed relationship because maybe he's looking for a Queen of Swords. You know what I mean? But let's see. It's interesting because you see the 10 of cups here, but we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So he may feel like you are like desperate for a relationship, or he may feel like you're somebody who could give the emotional support, but he may feel like it's not something that is sustainable or practical per se. I need one more about that. He feels like you guys get along though. Feels like you guys are on the same page about a lot of things. Maybe he just feels like you're insecure, you know, for whatever reason. Maybe he just feels like there's an insecurity, but he may feel like if that gets out of the way, then you guys could have a really great relationship. Do you see us becoming more than friends? 7 of Wands. He might have some people that want him, or he may feel like you have people that want you. I think right now he's more so like a little like apprehensive to that. So I don't think he's gonna jump right into that. Is there a possibility of that? Queen of Cups in reverse. There might be somebody else kind of lurking around that has jealousy or trust issues or something like that, or he may not totally trust this right now, or he may feel because he feels like you have some insecurities that that's going to be a problem. Okay, now I'm not saying that everybody has insecurities, right? But he may feel like that's going to be an issue or something that is unstable in your life, or if you're unstable emotionally, financially, I don't know, whatever it is, he may feel like that could kind of pose to be an issue. But at the same time, I think that he does see that you want a relationship, but he may feel like you're not ready for something like that, or like I said, like maybe he's looking for a Queen of Swords, but I feel like he's in between worlds with that. Does that make sense? All right. Um, Thanks, Chrissy. Did you have a question? I'm dead, Christina. There you go. What's up, Delaware Tom? Yes, Rach. Thank you, Kelly. I hope that made sense. I'm sorry. I always want to give you guys like super A plus news. Sometimes I just hate the freaking answers. Oh, you're welcome, Kelly, of course. Duh. Chrissy, did you have a question? I gotta get out of here. Okay, great. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. I love all of you. Have a wonderful night. Chrissy, thank you so much for that donation, is what I'm going to assume that is. And I really appreciate OTT yet. Oh, not yet. Oh, thank you, Perky. Okay. All right. Well, guys, I gotta go. I gotta shut it down. I love all of you. Please have an enjoyable night. Rick, thank you so much for killing it every day here on my channel. I greatly appreciate you. And dragons, I will see you tomorrow or in a few days. Okay. I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful night. Bye for now.